Is he able to soothe non-verbally? Kalau no, you cannot soothe them by, come, let's give you a big hug. No, I don't want a big hug. You marah. Okay, so what do you do next? What you do next is to ignore demands and allow him to get that frustration out. Okay, anger jangan disimpan. That energy moves like volcano, macam pop, tunggu masa nak meletup, and you cannot suppress that emotion. Suppress that emotion, satu hari nanti dia akan mengamuk dan boom, meletup. Pun tak nak juga macam tu kan. Dan kita tak nak dia simpan sampai dia besar esok baru dia nak balas dendam. Pun tak nak juga. So, you ignore demands. Do not get them anything that they want waktu ini, because you want to teach them something here, that this is the boundaries making process. Okay, if you don't do this and you allow, this is memanjakan. Inilah baru betul maksud memanjakan, spoiling your child unnecessarily. Okay, so ignore demands and allow him to get that frustration out. Lepaskan anger. Dia nak mengamuk as long as dia safe. Okay, so tadi kita dah lepaskan yang kalau unsafe, you remove them. So now you ignore that demands and allow him to just get out of that frustration. And then sampai dia cool down, toddler calms down, barulah you express empathy or talk and or discipline if you need to. For example, disiplin ni contoh simple lah, bukanlah rotan terus without talking to them. Salah lah kan. Unless you've given them a lot of warning but still they don't listen. I'm sorry, I've got this. You know, for example, solat lah, 10 tahun tak nak solat. I'm sorry, Mami dah ingatkan banyak kali, it's solat time but you haven't done it. So I'm going to just give you a little bit of a reminder bawah dekat tapak kaki. Reminder. Tak sakit pun, just like pop macam tu je. Okay, but that's one reminder. So you have to repeat. For example, okay, disciplining as in kalau di tengah tantrum ni, you know what? That behavior is unacceptable. I cannot accept that. That is wrong. I do not want you to repeat that again, because you can speak to me. You can talk to me. We can discuss. Or kalau kita pergi Toys R Us tu, kita nak disiplin tu, as in I've got to remind you again. Okay, when we first make our move from our house, I've already said that we are here just to get a birthday present. I'm not buying any toys for you. Alright, so that's very clear, and I'm not gonna buy. Alright, so you stick to your decision. Janganlah sebab kesian you beli juga. Itu yang jadi spoiling anak. Bila you tak tetap pendirian, bila you senang diubah-ubah, so dekat situlah anak you tahu you senang dimanipulate. Okay, so parents kena firm. Firm is very, very important. So yes, I think I'm done with some points. So now I'm gonna read some questions. Sebab ada question tadi masuk dekat IG sebelum saya baca yang ni. Let me just have a look. Cakap tegas atau lembut bila anak tantrum? Tegas. Okay, firm is very important. That tone, you know, like lembut boleh lembut, tapi you tak boleh cakap lembut macam, Adam, kenapa Adam tantrum? Adam tak boleh lah buat kat mami macam ni. Don't you do that. Pijak kepala. Sorry babe, it doesn't work that way. So I'm sorry Adam, I cannot accept this behavior because why? It has gone off the limit. Okay, I am your mom, you are my child. Okay, I know I need you to listen to me because we have discussed about this before we even get out of the house. Okay, so tegas. How to validate your emotion, especially tantrum. Validate itulah bila saya dah cerita step by step tadi, towards the end tu baru cakap, I know you're very upset because we've gone a long way to Toys R Us to get a birthday present. But as I mentioned before we get out of our house, that we are here just to buy a birthday present for your cousin, for example. So you validate emotion there. I know you're very upset. I know there's a lot of toys here and it's so tempting. Semua kita rasa macam nak, you know, you want toys, but I'm sorry. As I mentioned before, the objective of us coming here is to get a birthday present. Validate emotion, at the same time you reason out, and this is helping them to connect their right brain to their left brain, making that bridge for them to understand. Okay, son is currently 1 year 9 months. Hits his sister's head if she does not give what he wants. His sister tu umur berapa? Okay, kalau his sister dah besar, alright, 1 year old 9 months is still kecil lagi, still young, still a baby, still a toddler, kecil lagi, di mana dia pun tak tahu pun tindak tanduk dia tu memberi kesan yang lain. So 1 year 9 months, what you can do is to keep on reminding them. For example, Adam, that's not nice to hit your sister. You cannot hit your sister, okay? Because it's hurting her. It's hurtful. It's not nice. What if your sister hit you and you buat lah macam pop sikit? Is that hurt? Does that hurt? You know, okay, that kind of thing. Just communication wise. Communication saja dah cukup untuk yang 1 tahun 9 bulan, sebab dia tak faham pun lagi. They're still building up. Plus at this age pun sensory tu still working out. So sensory development tengah berlaku, di mana kalau dia, itu yang anak-anak masa ni bila dia berjalan jatuh dia tengah bina sensory dalam diri dia. Tu yang bila dia ketuk tu pun dia tak tahu pun ketuk tu akan memberi rasa sakit. Okay, sebab tu anak kecil, bila kalau katalah anak kecil ni kita bagi dia rollerblade untuk belajar berlatih, dia tak ada rasa serik sebab dia nak, dia nak belajar berjalan tu. Jadi jalan jatuh dia tak serik sebab sensory pun tengah support. Cuba kalau kita, saya bagi you all ice skating, pergi ice skating, you wouldn't want to do it unless you memang suka benda tu. So ice skating for us, kita dah tahu, dah boleh bayangkan dah kalau sakit ni macam mana. Okay, so that's the thing. 1 year 9 months, still too young, they don't understand it yet, but you can keep on reminding, I don't think you can hit your sister, or this particular boy is learning the cause and effect of whatever he is doing. So cause and effect is something yang cause and effect is something that you might want to read on further. This is how a child learn and build up their experiences by doing, okay, the cause of doing this, effect dia macam ni. Kalau saya ketuk, orang marah. Kalau saya ketuk, kakak menangis. Kalau saya ketuk, kakak lari panggil mami. Kalau dia menangis, mami dia akan datang bawa susu. Kalau dia menangis, mami dia akan datang tukar diaper. That's the permulaan kepada communicating. Cuma dia tak faham pun yang hitting tu is wrong. Belum lagi. So keep on reminding them. Jangan putus asa ya puan. Okay, how to handle tantrum on toddler that don't understand reasoning yet? Cannot lah, belum lagi. So the cause and effect tadi, that one relates. Okay, the cause and effect. So how to handle tantrum on toddler that don't understand reasoning yet? Most probably they are not doing tantrum, or most probably it's just a meltdown. Okay, reasoning memang tak boleh. Dan step by step macam tadi juga, let them complete the tantrum process. Once they complete the tantrum process, they'll calm down, then only you come in and help to explain. So it's not reasoning for that younger children, it's explaining, acknowledging, like, I know you're so upset, I know you want it so much, but I'm so sorry, I cannot give it to you. Give them a very big hug. Alright? Okay, my son is almost 4. I tak consider the tantrum, just cara dia show emotion is through nangis and susah nak control. That could be meltdown. Okay, that could be meltdown. What you need to do is just to be beside him. Like, you can ask questions, like, Adam, Mami tahu Adam tengah sedih. Mami tunggu sebelah Adam, okay, sampai Adam calm down. And maybe lepas tu kalau Adam rasa Adam nak cakap dengan Mami, Adam cakap, okay, yang ni kena cakap dengan lembut, sebab you're talking about emotion. Mungkin dia tak, okay, as you said lah, you tak consider that as tantrum, which is good. Dia susah nak kontrol nangis tu sebab dia tak habis lagi, dia kena keluarkan. Kita kalau terlalu banyak sangat pendam pun, kalau kita menangis kita rasa lega. So similarly to a child, sebab dia tak tahu nak explain panjang lebar. Macam kita ni boleh cerita membawang lagi ni, anak kecil tak gerti nak membawang. Anak kecil tu punya vocabulary is still building up, so they don't have enough words to describe what they're feeling. So this is interesting, kan? So if you do this, I'm sure you're going to love the process, because by being with your child pun you boleh sebat hati sebenarnya. Like, okay, Mami tunggu sebelah Adam, tak apa, Mami letak Mami punya kerja semua away, I'm just going to be with you, and I'm going to teman Mami nak teman Adam sampai Adam dah dah rasa lega daripada menangis, nanti Adam ceritalah kat mami. Okay, itulah proses nak build up the trust, the bonding relationship, supaya anak kita nanti kalau apa-apa pun masalah besar esok, dia akan datang balik kat kita dan cerita. But the moment you macam alah, sikit-sikit nak nangis, tough up sikit lah, boy pun nak nangis ke, inilah dia bila besar esok, dia pendam, esok dia senang nak pukul orang ke, nak lepaskan anger macam-macam lah, sebab tidak ada cara untuk meluahkan. Okay, so look into this. Kita tak nak esok anak kita bercerita dengan orang lain kat belakang, mencari kasih sayang dekat luar sana. We don't want that. We want them to come back to you. Apa-apa jadi pun dalam diri dia, dia akan datang kat kita. So start with this, orang kata step yang simple, but just listen to them, be with them. Susah nak control tu mungkin sebab kita kadang-kadang rasa tak sabar tu lah. Bila kita rasa tak sabar, kita rasa macam susah nak control dia ni, kan, contoh. Tapi don't think of it that way. Kena hati kita pun kena lembut. Kita kena macam, okay, relax, okay, tak apalah, mami tunggu, I know you're so upset, it's okay, come, let me hold your hand, let me hold your hand, I'm gonna be with you no matter what happen. This is your mommy, this is your daddy. Okay. So I hope that helps you, Puan. Okay, anak saya 5 tahun throwing things and angry at me sebab saya denda dia kerana buat salah. Yes. Okay. Could be throwing things and angry tu sebab dia nak, okay, tantrum berlaku kalau dia nak sesuatu tak dapat lah. Okay, ataupun dia buat salah dan kita denda dia marah lah. Okay, dia akan jadi tantrum sebab nak lepaskan tu, yang acting out tu, dia act out. Okay, so is it tantrum? Yeah, could be tantrum. Yeah, tapi ini the problem before that, dia nakkan sesuatu tak dapat, ataupun maybe you letak dia dekat situ sebab dia buat something salah dan dia tak puas hati sebab dia rasa bukan dia yang salah, it could be someone else, abang yang salah, abang yang start dulu, tapi sebab kita miss that out, kita tak nampak benda tu berlaku. Inilah berbalik kepada kepekaan kita kepada apa yang berlaku dalam rumah. Kita kena investigate balik. So contoh simple, anak saya ramai 5 orang, kalau yang seorang ni nangis, saya kena investigate, kenapa nangis, ni buat apa, investigate dan datang balik. Kita adults, we are able to connect the dots, connect the apa isu tu, macam investigation lah, crime scene investigation for example. But you must find out what is it, apa punca masalah tu. Once you understand the punca, then you know what to solve. So kemungkinan besar yang kita denda ni pun tak salah pun, yang salah tu punca tadi tu, apa dia sebenarnya. So you must look at that. Tapi kalau anak seorang, mungkin something wrong yang dibuat ke apa ke, and dia tak puas hati, so dia nak tunjukkan rasa marah dia, it could also just be rasa tak puas hati, acting out marah. It may not be a tantrum pun. It might just be something yang tak puas hati ni, mami marah saya pula, saya tak buat apa pun, benda tu tiba-tiba jatuh for example. So dia ada hak untuk marah. Then what you must do is allow them to just cool down, relax, and then come back to them and discuss. Bila you discuss, yang you lebih faham. So 5 years old, I'm expecting anak tadi tak ada masalah untuk bercerita. So bila dia bercerita dan you discuss with them, okay, kat situlah timbang tara tu perlu berlaku. I hope that helps. How to handle tantrum for 4-year-old kids and when will tantrum ends. Okay, saya dah cerita tadi, tantrum akan end, dia biasa akan memuncak pada 1 minit pertama and slowly turun sampailah minit ketiga. Usually that's the process. So kalau you masuk waktu dia tengah tantrum tu, you masuk, you kata stop crying, don't cry, whatever, they won't stop because orang yang tengah tantrum ni dia tak nak dengar. I'm not gonna listen to you, I'm just gonna mengamuk, mami lah ni tak puas hati semua, I'm not gonna listen. Kita pun kalau tengah upset, are you gonna listen to someone talking to you? Takkan, until you calm down. Okay, I'm much calmer now, what is it, what's your advice? Then you will listen. You choose not to listen because you are so upset that you are full of that anger and you have to let it out. So samalah dengan anak kecil. When will tantrum ends? Kalau you give them the space, this is important, you give them the space, let it out, let that energy out, jangan simpan, kena neutralize maksudnya bila at the end of the tantrum dia dah cool down and you explain to them, that is neutralizing process. Let it out. Help them to rationalize what happened just now. Okay, so itulah 2 perkara tu. I hope that helps. Tadi sebelum ni saya ada cerita tentang step by step what to do. Itu pun membantu ya puan. Okay, so how to deal with it? Okay, pun saya dah ceritakan step by step proses. Next, macam mana nak handle bila anak tantrum? Okay, I've answered that. Anak saya 3 tahun, kalau dia tantrum, saya tunjuk hanger, nanti dia diam. Saya risau cari saya salah don. Okay, tunjuk surat khabar lah. Mami bagi surat khabar ni kan. Okay, itu dah ugut. Okay, so bila you ugut, anak tadi you dah ajar dia untuk ada fear kepada sesuatu. So now your anak dah ada fear kepada hanger. Try not to do it, okay? Try not to. You can just talk. 3 tahun still so young, still so kecil. Okay, contohlah anak saya Ian yang 3 tahun setengah ni pun, saya tinggi suara sikit je dia dah sebab menangis tu macam menitik-nitik berjurai-jurai air mata. Itu baru tinggi suara sikit. Belum lagi saya bagi hanger. Okay, kalau boleh janganlah bagi hanger, because when you dah tanam dalam kepala dia this fear of tengok hanger je kena pukul, tengok hanger je mami tengah marah. No, it's best if you become that friendly parent. Saya pun marah juga anak kat rumah, saya marah, saya ada juga menjerit, ada, sebab saya nak kena tinggikan suara dan asking them to stop. And I have this range of anak umur 12 nak masuk 13 hinggalah 3 tahun setengah. Of course I would tinggikan suara tu kepada yang dah besar-besar ni, tapi efek dia ada juga pada kecil-kecil tu. Tapi kalau memang mereka tak ada kaitan, so I would just neutralize with them. I'm not angry with you, I'm very angry dengan abang or kakak, you know, that kind of thing. So you must be able to differentiate. Dalam keadaan kita jangan marah campur dengan nafsu marah. Kita marah tapi kita rationalize. I am very angry at you. You know, I'm so upset with what you did just now, abang-abang. Okay, this is not acceptable. What you're doing, you're showing to your adik-adik what to do, you know, to follow that role model. Is that good? So that kind of voice. Okay, not that shouting yang senyap lah, you know. No, don't. Because I know we tend to do that because I tried and experiment this. Okay, so bila kita try and experiment this, it's not nice and you don't like it. The after effect of it, you tak suka pun. Bila you fikir balik macam, penatnya, sakitnya kepala, rasa bengang je, you know. So, try to avoid that. But with 3 years old, you can still talk to them like, I'm very upset with you. Okay, instead of tunjuk hanger, why don't you just take him or her, letak dekat thinking chair. Okay, wujudkan thinking chair kat rumah. Bukan stinky chair tau. There's no such thing as stinky chair. Kenapa kita nak anak kita busuk pula? Okay, but it's a thinking chair. Okay, I think there's something is going on and I cannot speak to you now because I myself is also having that anger and I have to control myself before I talk to you. So I'm going to put you here because you're 3 years old. So I'm going to put you here for 3 minutes. Okay, I'll come back to you when that 3 minutes end. But again, I must remind you, untuk thinking chair ni biasanya dia berkesan pada anak-anak yang umur 4 tahun ke atas. Yang bawah-bawah tu belum lagi, because that connection in their brain, neurons semua tu belum ada pathway to help them understand the what's going on. Okay, but this is it. This is the thing. They have to experience that thinking chair process ataupun time out process, because again, I have to relate that cause and effect of whatever they do or trying to experience through doing something. So the effect is, okay, if I do this, mommy will be upset, mommy will be angry, daddy will be angry, and then daddy and mommy will put me away at that thinking chair and I don't want it. So they will try to connect the brain and try to rationalize it. So bila they try to rationalize, dia akan bina maturity level of thinking. So it's a step by step. Don't worry, this is all a process. So parents, carers or people who work in the early childhood industry, kita kena faham semua perkara ini adalah proses menjadikan seseorang itu manusia. So that process of manusiawi, handling emotion, handling behaviours, nak membentuk behaviour, these are all a process. Tapi itulah saya kata, pentingnya 6 tahun pertama. Kalau dah selepas itu baru kita nak bentuk, it's a bit too late, because otak kita dah get ready. Yang 10% ni dia nak belajar dah. Dia nak start looking into other things. Okay, dah tak ada masa dah nak tengok EQ semua ni. But of course you cannot You cannot tutup mata terus, tak nampak. Benda tu akan ada every now and then. Ada je teenagers 15 tahun still having issues walaupun the first 6 years is very good. But untuk bercakap dengan 15 tahun yang ada 6 tahun pertama yang sangat kuat, senang untuk bercakap dengan mereka sebab dia dah ada that laluan pathway neuron yang telah terbina disebabkan oleh experiences of cause and effect pada umur yang awal. Okay, so that's why saya lebih kepada play. That's why I am against academic duduk kat meja belajar ABC tracing. Nanti darjah 3 pun benda yang sama juga, copy cikgu tulis kat papan hitam. Hari ini masih method yang sama, copy apa cikgu tulis kat papan hitam ataupun copy from textbook. Like method tu saya umur 7 tahun dulu pun macam tu juga. So sekarang ni saya dah umur 40 pun macam tu juga method dia. So come on, change it. Okay, so yes puan, 3 tahun kecil lagi. Don't show hanger, don't show surat khabar, don't show tali pinggang, don't show anything. But talk to them. Because from bila kita bercakap, kita mengajar anak kita, kalau dia rasa upset dan sebagainya, dia juga boleh bercakap dengan kita. Okay, lagi pula kalau 3 tahun ni masih lagi pelat bercakap dan sebagainya, masih lagi tak orang kata tak lancar bercakap mereka, at least dia boleh kata, ma, sedih. You know, as long as dia boleh cakap macam tu pun dah cukup bagus dah. Ya ke, Adam sedih? Masya Allah, Mami tak perasan pun Adam sedih. Would you like a big hug? You tahu tak big hug tu? Kalau saya boleh tanya anda hari ini, dah banyak kali saya cerita juga, berapa kali hug anak kita perlukan, berapa kali pelukan anak kita perlukan dalam masa satu hari. One of my yang bernama punya series, ada saya share di IGTV, bercakap tentang pelukan sahaja. Okay, you need 17 hugs every day. Okay, so every day tahu, kalau kita kerja tu, kita balik tu, berapa sangat hugging yang kita boleh bagi ke anak kita. 17 is a lot, but ada stages dia. Okay, so 8 hug yang pertama kita nak cakap dengan dia, you're okay, you know. Dan 8 hug seterusnya ada maksud-maksud dia. So that one is important. Okay, seterusnya, tantrum or meltdown, the difference, and if we ignore it, does it affect their EQ? Yes, it will definitely affect your EQ. But saya dah ceritakan tadi awal-awal, tantrum, meltdown tu apa beza dia. Okay, what to do when 9 years old son still having tantrum? Dia tak settle down lah emotion dia. So selagi dia belum, selagi you masih ada masa untuk talk to them, start now, ya puan. Jangan tunggu sampai dia 15 tahun, 20 tahun dah kahwin esok still having tantrum. Alamak, kesian isteri dia. We don't want that. Okay, we don't want a child that kita ignore perasaan dia. Esok kalau dia kahwin, adakah dia akan jadi suami yang akan ignore perasaan isteri? Would you like that to happen? No, I don't think so. So try not to. Kita hari ini ramai juga ya yang we have a lot. I have people coming to me having issues with husband yang tak boleh nak proses emotion. Okay, so this is very important for Rasulullah sendiri. He has a very good EQ. Why? Because the first Rasulullah 6 years, apa yang baginda lalui. Cuba kita tengok balik. Okay, so contoh yang sangat best yang kita ada. So, kaji balik kenapa, macam mana. So, yes, if you ada masa, bukan ada masa, you have to do this. Tolong anak kita, walaupun dia 9 tahun, talk to them, discuss with them. Go and have a teh tarik session with them. Just the two of you. Kadang-kadang 9 years old kalau lelaki, dia kena dengan ayah dah sekarang ni. Sebab the first 6 years, mak. Okay, kasih sayang dia nak daripada mak ni the first 6 years. The next 6 years, 7 to 14 years old, dia nak dengan ayah dia pula. So, if ayah can come in and help, this is much needed. It's very important for this particular child to look at the father. Oh, ayah kalau marah dia cool saya pun nak cool juga macam ayah lah. Daddy kalau dia masalah, dia mesti macam very corporate, very professional. So dia pun nak follow cara ayah dia. This is what they need, that good role model. Okay, kemudian kalau anak tu belum pandai bercakap tapi dia tantrum, ibu bapa tak tahu faham apa yang dia nak. Okay, saya dah cerita tadi puan, it could be meltdown, it could be tantrum. Look at it again, tengok apa yang buatkan dia tantrum tu. Kalau betul dia tantrum, mesti ada sebab. Dia nakkan sesuatu tak dapat, kita suruh buat sesuatu, dan tu juga memang dia mengamuk lah. Okay, which is it? Ataupun dia memang overwhelmed by sensory or emotion. So look at that. Awal-awal tadi saya dah ceritakan ya puan. Okay, so how to explain to a 2-year-old who's on tantrum why he couldn't have what he wanted. Okay, I've also explained that. step by step tu ada. As long as they tak hurt themselves, you can still orang kata do reasoning. Okay, tapi 2-year-old, for them to understand pun bukan senang. Kita kena tengok juga, kalau anak perempuan maturity level tu dah sampai dah pada umur 2 tahun. Tapi kalau anak lelaki, maturity level starts at 4 years old. So for them to reason out at a stage yang 2-year-old ni memang bukan senang lah untuk mereka. You have to do a lot of bersabar. So some people kata the trouble twos. I wouldn't say trouble, I would say they are exploring a lot of emotion. Yang kalau anda tahu, emotion sahaja ada dalam 412 jenis emosi, and bukan senang for these children to understand that there's a lot of emotions going on. Even though the feeling of emptiness is also emotion. Empty, you rasa macam, kenapa rasa kosong sangat ni? Empty. Life is so meaningless, you know. There are children who felt that way, but kita kena pandai lah, left and right brain need how to connect them. So with the 2-year-olds, banyakkan bersabar, most probably maybe meltdown. So lots of hugging, lots of explanation, telling them the cause and effect of things. Okay, I hope that helps. Bila anak tak dapat sesuatu yang dia nak, dia nangis dan pukul kita dengan tangan, itulah itu tantrum. Nak sesuatu tapi tak dapat. So saya dah ceritakan step by step. Be firm. Okay, anak akan nangis sekuat hatinya. Boleh ke saya cakap, jangan nangis kuat sangat, nangis kuat-kuat? No. Okay, don't. Biar dia nangis kuat-kuat. It's okay. Kalau kita dekat majlis orang, sama ada you remove him, bring them somewhere, dalam kereta ke, away from the majlis, sebab mungkin mengganggu majlis orang ke apa ke, it depends. But to bring them out of that situation, it could be that majlis tu sendiri dah cukup overwhelming for a child, or a shopping mall yang tiba-tiba so huge, like dia datang kecil je kat ground floor tu, tengok berapa tingkat shopping mall, this is so huge, like a road, like a giant. Okay, dia tak boleh nak, it's too overwhelming for them. So kalau dia nak nangis kuat-kuat, it's okay, you just keep talking to them, like, okay, I know, validating the feeling is saying like, I know you're very upset, I know you don't like this, I know you're uncomfortable, I know you tak selesa dalam. Okay,